This is my carnivore journey restart. Yes, you heard me correctly, restart. First, it's your first time to Big Tweaks. Hey, welcome to the channel. My name's Todd, Yeakle, and on this channel, man, I share my personal journey, how I make small changes that make big impacts in my life, in my faith, my health, my finances. Man, if that's of interest to you, hit that subscribe button and come along this journey with me. Now, carnivore journey restart. First off, man, you gotta love this Texas weather. Man, 2 days ago it was 80 degrees. This morning, man, it's a crisp 27. I'm out here on our little picnic table we got out here, and normally I'm just kind of wiping the dew off the seat in the morning so I don't get my butt wet in the mornings, but this morning I'm like scraping ice off of it. Tomorrow I'll probably be back to 80 degrees, who knows. Unpredictable Texas weather. So if you've been following my journey back in 2019, I hit a really hard patch in my life where I was up to 340 pounds and I was just in the worst shape of my life. And started having grandbabies, and I made a decision. Look, man, I want to be around for them for a while. And man, I started the journey to lose weight, and it wasn't my first journey. It's the fourth or fifth. Who knows? I mean, my whole life I've just gone up and down in weight. I heard a statistic the other day that 98% of the population do that. It's like yo-yo dieting. It's what's out there. It's what's convenient. It's what's put in front of us. It's I don't know about you. I mean, I was raised on cereal, hot dogs, chicken nuggets, all that good stuff. And then definitely being down here in the South, man, lots of Tex-Mex. So it's just really hard to to keep the weight off. And I started my journey. I was doing a detox. It was kind of keto-ish style detox, and then I kind of led into keto, and then I found carnivore. I love carnivore, man. It's just my body felt really good on carnivore. I lost a total of 92 pounds during that journey. Felt great. And unfortunately, this last year, it's just been tough. I got no one to blame but myself. I'm not trying to make an excuse. It's just reality. It's what happened. I absolutely love my job. I'm in sales, okay, route sales, sell groceries to restaurants, daycares, nursing centers, hospitals, etc. And man, the breakdown in supply chain just makes you feel handcuffed, like you can't help your customers. And I let that stress just build up. And it started off being where I put on another 10 pounds. And it's like, okay, Todd, you get you're 10 pounds up, you got start taking control. Then it was 20 pounds. Then it was 30 pounds. And then it got to where I stopped doing my videos on weight loss, because here I am gaining weight, not losing weight. And honestly, I was ashamed. I was embarrassed. I started doing some different videos on hey, how to make extra income, which is I love all my extra incomes. Doesn't take away from my job. I love my job. I think I work for the best company in the freaking world. But it's just when you get to a point where you're 100% commission and your customers are relying on you, and you feel like you can't take care of them, man. It's just, I would come home and just sit in the chair and drink a few cold ones and Netflix, right? Just try to unwind, and you can only do that for so long and not be productive and not get your body moving and eating the wrong stuff, and it just comes right, the weight just comes right back on. And it wasn't until June 2021 it really started to pack on. It was just after Father's Day. I don't know how I broke my foot. I broke my left foot unknowingly. All of a sudden, I just started having foot problems. At first, I was told it was plantar fasciitis, and I started wearing like a little brace, and that was my left foot, and then my right knee started really hurting, and they're like, well, maybe you're overcompensating because of your left foot to your right knee. And I finally went, after several weeks of this, I finally went to an orthopedic surgeon, and they took, x-rays and did x-rays of both my knee and my foot, and they said, oh, well, you broke your foot. It's almost healed now. It was like a stress fracture in my left foot. He obviously said, hey, your weight contributed to this, and he recommended certain shoes with more support or whatnot, and definitely recommended trying to lose weight. And then on my knee, he's like, man, you got really bad arthritis. Well, I've had arthritis most of my life, and so that wasn't anything new to me. If you go back to 2019, I shared I had knee problems, and I started taking a sulfur supplement, and that really helped, and losing the weight helped tremendously. So I was like, okay, I need to do something about it. Well, when you can't be active because of your knee and because of your foot, it just multiplies. And I really shot up in weight from that point, from June till now. We're in December, and I really shot up. I didn't get back to 340. I did get back to 321. I went to my doctor. My family doctor, he actually retired And so I was visiting a new one. And I also go to see specialists all the time throughout the year as well. I'm a 2-time cancer survivor. Since I've only got one kidney, and so I go to the nephrologist, I go to oncologist, I go to all different kinds of specialists too. And here's the thing: back in 2019, they're all like, "Oh, you don't need to be doing the carnivore. You don't need to be doing that." And it's here's a meal plan that I found that I enjoyed and made me feel good. And I don't want to say I listened to them, but I did anyway. I listened to my body. All of our bodies react a little different, right? I listened to my body instead. And then I got the weight off. Well, now, I don't want to say different opinions. They're all like, look, the number one thing is getting the weight off. You get the weight off how you can get the weight off. My nephrologist, my kidney doctor, he's like, hey man, that's the important thing is get the weight off for your kidney function. We can focus on your long-term meal plan down the road, but whatever you need to do, let's get the weight off. So I'm visiting my new doctor. We're going over all my numbers. I was 321 on that date, right? 321. Now this is the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And I was like, all right, Todd, you're back to where you're huffing and puffing, trying to put your shoes and socks on. Can't even tie your freaking shoes. You don't want to do anything but sit in the chair and Netflix. Got into where I really enjoyed craft beers. I was always a Miller Lite guy, but I got to where I enjoyed different craft beers. You got all these tap houses that are popping up everywhere and people brewing their own beers. And then we got that Yeakle. That stuff's good. I don't normally jump on bandwagons, but I had to try it because it was a big buzz. I tell you what, that's some good stuff, but it's heavy and it'll put the weight on pretty quick. So man, I knew I was up there. I knew I was pushing 3. I stopped weighing myself, but 321. So here's the knee problems. Here, I got off a lot of my medications now. It's like, look, man, my blood pressure's back up. I have to get on some medications. And he's like, look, just get the weight off. Get the weight off and let's try to avoid this and come back and see me in 3 months. I'm like, deal. So I made a decision. I'm back. I had to cut out the snacking, had to cut out the junk, cut out the beer for right now. My wife and I, we have a weekly date night. We have to make, small tweaks, big tweaks, some adjustments on our date night and what we eat and whatnot. I want to do the carnivore diet. I'm back to 100%. And I wanted to share this journey from day one. I didn't get to do this last time because I'd already, lost the weight on carnivore when I started this channel last time. So now, if you want to come along with me, I'm gonna share week by week. Hey, this is what I did. Here's my results. And yeah, I'm bummed, that I let myself get back that way, but kind of excited I can take back control of it and just move on from here. So if you're in a similar situation, man, you're just exhausted all the time. You don't feel like doing anything, man. You have a hard time tying your shoes. You just want to sit in the chair and Netflix because you can't get out and move, right? Man, hit the subscribe button. Come along this journey with me. Let's get to a healthier lifestyle together. Now, if you're interested, there's a free download below. I think it'll help you get started. I'm not strict carnivore, because strict carnivore is basically, meat, salt, and water only. I do pickles for snacks and occasional onions, bell peppers, things like that. Mostly beef. I'm not huge on chicken. I'll eat chicken. Not huge on fish. I don't eat pork. I'm just sticking to meats. Yeah, a little bit of cheese here and there, but for the most part, when you first start, it's kind of like an elimination diet. You want to see how your body affects different foods. Affect your body. And so try to stick to meats only the first couple of weeks and, then slowly introduce different foods and see how you react. It really depends on, what your goals are. You got to set yourself realistic goals. So when I go back, I want to go back in February. So it'd be a 3-month, it'd be 90-day checkup, right? My goal is to try and be down 50 pounds. It was 321. And so subtract 50 pounds. I believe that comes out to 271. That's not my overall goal. My overall goal is to get below 220. We'll take it from there. So hit the subscribe button if you found any value at all in this video. Hit that like button and check out the free download below. I think it'll help you. All right, until next time. Hey, God bless. Keep grilling.